Welcome, I'm Trish. Now today I'm doing a reading that's been requested. Now I'm not sure if it's going to be a Weird Wednesday reading or if it's going to be a missing persons reading yet. So I'm going to read from both decks to find out what it is that we're looking at today. Now I'm just going to go over here and read out today's question or reading is from Melinda. So she's saying, can I do a reading on the 1981 Australian aviation mystery, the Cessna 2010 or 2010, I'm not sure how you say that, Mike Delta X-ray light plane. It had 4 men on board and it has never been found. Even though there was a search for it for a year, they still didn't find the plane. It was travelling from Coolangatta to Bankstown. Now, if you're outside of Australia, that is, I don't know how many metres or kilometres that would be, but it is from the very end of top of our state of New South Wales down to about midway in New South Wales or a little bit lower south. It is believed that on 9th of August 1981 it crashed in the Barrington Tops. Now I'm very interested in this because I did live in that area for a little while, which is the mountains around the Gloucester area. So I did live there for a little bit. It's a very wild area of New South Wales, Melinda says. It's believed that there is like a triangle where strange things happen. I will give you a little bit more information on that as well. That's why I'm not sure if I'm reading on missing person today or if I'm reading on a Weird Wednesday type thing. The crash site, approximately, will it be found? So she says, what happened to this small plane? Where is the crash site and where will it be found? Now I was hearing north this morning when I was thinking about this reading, but I will just exit out of here. Okay, so I lived in that area for a little bit. Now Melinda says, I've never heard of it being spoken about as like a, that Bermuda Triangle kind of area, but I did have a lot of strange experiences when I lived in those mountains. So because my family has a property over that way. Well, my in-laws have a property over in the mountains. Beautiful, beautiful place as well. Very, very beautiful scenery over there. Very peaceful, very clean mountain air. But I had a lot of strange dreams when I was living there. A lot of kind of abduction type dreams. A lot of strange stuff happened when I was living there. No actual physical encounters, but a lot of strange dreams when I was living there. So we're going to get into this reading. I'm going to see if I can tap into this energy around this plane that went missing in 1981. So let's see where we go from here. Okay, first of all I'm going to use my Investigation Oracle Tarot deck, and this is for what I used for missing people for the true crime reads. So this is the one that I'm going to use first to see what it has to say about the missing Cessna plane. 1981, Coolangatta to Bankstown, missing, we're thinking somewhere in the Barrington Tops area. Really interesting cards here. Web of Lies and Safe and Well. Very strange. Okay. Just make sure I'm tapping into that actual plane there that I'm reading on and not reading on anything else. Family connections. So I must be, because as I spoke about, I do have family connections in that area. So okay, so what you're saying to me here is Web of Lies and Safe and Well. Okay. Four men were on board of this plane. We want to see if those people are alive. This is Follow the Money and Split Mind Mental Illness. Sorry, that one didn't come out. It just says the Star card, which is a Star of Hope. So yeah, I guess that would mean the people that they left behind, there's always this hope that they were going to be okay. What else can you tell me about this plane with 4 men on board going from Coolangatta to Bankstown, missing, never found? What else can you tell me about this plane? Lost love, so it's lost, so we know that. So we must be tapping into the right energy here now. Okay, lost love. Okay, what happened? What happened? What happened to the plane? There are marks left behind in the wrong direction. Okay, so it seems to have been off course in some way, so changed its course or went where it went off course is what I'm getting. So it's giving me here like a path. 2 cards here saying like it's flight path. For some reason it's gone off path, or it's off its path. Flight course is what I'm hearing as well. So it's I'm hearing change of direction, and here it's saying wrong direction. Okay, what else do you have to say here? Battles or issues, I guess battles and issues can also be with the controls as well. So almost like, because I'm very drawn on this card here, where they're playing chess, but to me it looks like they've got the controllers is what I'm seeing. So it's like there's a battle with the control stick here is what I'm feeling. That's where it says word battles, but what they're drawing to me in this picture is holding on to like buttons or you know, it's like whatever operates a plane, I don't know. It's like there's battles going on with the operation of the plane is what I'm seeing here. Reviewing the facts. So I feel to me the search area, missing criteria, or similar area but not quite. So because when I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing them reviewing the area that they searched. So maybe they were searching the wrong area, because we've got a lot of wrong directions or change of direction cards coming up, and it's saying similar. When I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing where the search was, where the focused review was, reviewing the area or searching the area. I'm also seeing that it was similar, so maybe it wasn't quite where they were looking, but they searched for a whole year. That I don't understand. Is loss going on here? Let's see what else we can find. Is there wreckage? Okay, is there actual plane wreckage for this plane? Let's have a look. Is there wreckage for this plane? Out already. Tower card. Tower card is wreckage. So you can see here with this card here that it's the tower card, the tower in the tarot, but it's also like a tornado coming through and wreckage going on there. If you're reading this in a weird way, you could see that being almost like a dimensional thing, but because I asked, is there wreckage? This is showing me wreckage, that there is actual physical wreckage for this plane. But the bigger picture, so it's almost like looking bigger, looking outside. It's like they've got a, okay, when I draw this bigger picture card, when I'm doing just a general reading, I always say look at it from a bird's eye view, like you've got to pull yourself out of the situation and look at something from an outside point of view, or almost like broaden your view range is what I'm seeing. So the bigger picture is like looking at it, aerial view is what I'm feeling, like an aerial view, but extending that aerial view search, because it feels to be the course is wrong for some reason. I don't know, maybe navigation was off, maybe, you know, the communications were down. I'm not sure here. I'm just hearing all these words, but the cards were saying direction was wrong. There was battles going on with the actual functioning of the plane and the operation of the plane. These cards are saying that there is physical wreckage, and there is a connection here, physical wreckage, and this here to me looks like a field, a mountainy out there in the mountains. But it is saying that the search area is out of, it's bigger than what they were initially looking at. And I know they searched for a year, but for some reason it's saying off course, direction's different. So the search, the wreckage is outside of that is what I'm hearing. Bigger than that is what I'm feeling. Okay, what else can you tell me? Direction I heard this morning without tapping into the cards was north, further north. Unseen, still not seen, so it's in a position where it can't be seen, maybe due to there's a lot of mountains out there, very mountainous area, very beautiful area, but mountainous when we're looking back at the Barringtons. Okay, what else can you tell me about this missing plane, please? New life is making me think new search, alone. This is like in caves or dark caves, so that's making me think like mountains where there's caves, because there is caves out in those areas. I believe, like I know there's a lot of mountain areas in New South Wales that have caves. I just assume that would be the case in the Barrington area, the Gloucester area as well. Not that I've ever been to a cave in Gloucester, but this is what that's making me think. It's like it can't be seen maybe from an aerial view. That's where it's tying that back. But it is saying it feels to be mountainous because you're giving me the caves in a mountain. But it's saying that it can't be seen from maybe from that aerial view the way they were looking, because it says unseen here. Will the wreckage ever be discovered? Locked behind closed doors, which generally and hermit, alone, locked away. Okay, a lot of cards here in this pile, so when they fall out like that, it means not all of them are meant to come out, but I will read it. So that's the aggressive attack, the war, the ringmaster, unseen, I think is the one in the new life, are the ones that were meant to come out in that pile. When they fall out in big groups like that, it means that they were looking for certain cards, and I feel like unseen. So will it ever be seen? Well, it says it's unseen until there's new life in that area, because a new life card came out before as well. So maybe like that area gets resold or developed, or it's not an area that generally is a lot of development out that way. But it's saying that it's unseen until there's new life in that area is what it's saying. So it is behind closed doors, and that to me is not feeling like it's locked in a hangar or anything like that. I don't feel that to be the case. Although the locked door has come out twice, it feels to me like it's unseen, can't be seen from, it's not open to the public view, it's not open to the view, is what I'm getting there. I'll just clarify if it's in a hangar. Is that plane in a hangar somewhere? I'm just going to clarify that, because you did give me caves and you did give me locked door twice, so let's just clarify that. Is that plane in a hangar somewhere? No, that's just rumours and gossip, so no. I just had to make sure that's not what they were saying. It is what I originally thought, is that it's unseen from the vantage point is what I'm hearing, but unseen, so won't be seen until there's new life in that area, whatever that means. Okay, now would you say that it's further north of where they're looking? Further north of where they were looking. Okay, higher, because we have the high priestess, and unknown, bigger, higher and bigger. So this is unknown. This is unknown knowledge. It's also about information book being closed. The book's closed on this is what it's saying, but bigger picture means, as it's come out before, it's bigger. It's when I said, will it be further north? Bigger picture is like extending the search area north in the mountains is what I'm feeling there. Okay, so now I feel that to be a very physical thing. I feel it to be a missing person, an actual physical thing. Now I'm just going to pull from my Weird Wednesday deck. First of all, I want to see if there was anything unusual, any circumstances that happened that caused maybe navigation issues or wrong direction. So is there anything that happened in a weird way that caused that to happen? And then I'm going to ask about the actual area and if it's like a triangle type area. So first of all, was there any kind of funny business that happened? Something about the sun and the moon. So let me just read that to see what it was. Systems, the actual system. End times buried in the earth. Towers. Okay, so here is about the towers. So, and that's what I was picking up about. There's like issues around the towers. So getting maybe the communication or something there. Matrix is making me feel like it's all to do with the operating system, like the Matrix operating system is what I'm putting that to. So it feels to be more of a physical thing about the operating system, again, or issues around the tower information, rather than it being any kind of weird thing happening here. Okay, so what I am going to ask on now is the area of the Barrington Tops being where weird things happen, like almost like a triangle vortex energy maybe. So let's see if there's anything going on in that area. I know, okay, watched from other beings. It's watched from other beings, and you can see here it's like a mountains, and that's exactly what I was just about to talk about. You see these different unusual mountains here. Gloucester has really weird looking mountains, because I go there quite often, and I love to stop, and that's the town we stop in. So it's those mountains are just amazing. They're just like unusual shapes. It takes you back to, like, there's other things that you can look into, rabbit holes that you can go into about different civilizations before ours, and how we're carbon based, and apparently there's one of the rabbit holes is that there was a silicon based existence before ours, and the trees were so much bigger because of this silicon based, and it's like almost like there was mining in the area, and that's what some of these shapes are, and some of these mountains look like they could have been giant trees even, or giants, or they're just really unusual shaped mountains. So that's what that card is making me talk about. The viewing, you can see the eyes, and I know when I stop there every time I look at those mountains and I think, wow, it's almost like I can see a different civilization that happened out there, or what it was before, what it really was, what these mountains are. They're so unusual. It makes you think, what was this area? So that's what we're looking into. We're looking into contained. Okay, so it's locked inside the dome. Contained area. Contained area is making me think, and it feels to be a beautiful sanctuary area. So maybe it's secrets locked within historical evidence or historical things about this place, contained in this area of beauty. And it's not really industrialized, but it's like there's not many houses there. It's not an overpopulated place. It's still beautiful mountain scenery, unusual scenery, and that's what is making me feel like it's still, that beautifulness about it is still contained, or those secrets, perhaps, if you wanted to dig a little deeper, contained within that area. Okay, is there anything here that's to do with vortexes or dimensions? Anything here in the Gloucester area? I know when I go there I feel invigorated. I always feel really charged up when I go there, but I do know that there is, like I said, beautiful clean mountain air, the water so clear and so clean, and it feels like the water in the streams from the mountain, it just feels to be so beautiful. It's just such a different kind of water, and then the air is so clean out there. The night sky is just amazing. It has like the most beautiful stars from the view that you have there, and I know it always makes me feel connected when I go there. Connects me back to earth. Okay, so again we've got a big eye. We've got another card with a big eye. This is a simulation constructed narrative. Big eye on this place. Big eye on this place. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go very weird here. Is this place somewhere that is perhaps watched by other beings? Because that's the card that came up. Ticking time happening now. What's happening now, harmonics is an altered, like alternate energy source, but the harmonics is making me think about how harmonious this area is and how beautiful, and just the energy here, the energy level of this place is so beautiful, and that's what that card is making me feel. Now it is saying gone, reset, removed, no longer here. So that's when I talked about all the mountains there. It's like almost like giving me a different civilization that's no longer there, but it's almost like a remnant, or like a glimpse into what was there, maybe, is what I'm seeing there, and what's happening now. Okay, is there like a triangle or some kind of vortex area, I don't know, ley lines maybe in this area? Time is wrong, it's saying. Manipulated or incorrect. Okay. Go and reset. So again, it's talking about what was there but's no longer there. Okay, so that could be the case. It's saying that maybe it was a place of hive activity, is what I'm hearing. It was a place of energy, and in maybe past civilizations or time gone by, it's saying it was there, it was that way, it was whatever it is that I'm trying to say is there, whether it's a vortex, a triangle, a ley line. It's saying it was there but it's not there now, so, which I don't know, it's been removed, no longer in use maybe, but you can still feel the remnants of it. You can kind of see or feel the remnants of it, is what I'm picking up there in that energy. But it's no longer, it used to be, and that's what it's saying, time wrong, it was, but it's not now. So it's, yeah, it's for some reason it's not in use, it's been switched off, or it's just not in use anymore like it was. Anything else you can tell me about that area? Conduit energy, charge up. Yeah, exactly what I thought. So, you know, it's like that ley line energy where there's charge, where you get a boost in energy. It's like quite high energy there, and I always do feel it when I go there. It's like that charge up earth energy. It feels very earthy, the energy, a very high charge earth vibration there, and so it is a conduit of energy in that area. Okay, was that anything to do with why this plane came down? To do with that conduit of energy? Okay, solar flare. Okay, solar flare, and you did give me eclipse energy, which I didn't talk about, but I said sun and moon, and I didn't quite go into that reading, but now you're bringing me back to the Schumann resonance and the sun. So maybe that messed up the navigation or the communication or something like that. So maybe that was the reason. Maybe there was a solar flare, or maybe there was something to do with solar energy or in some way. I'm sorry, I don't understand planes or anything like that, but it's giving me sun twice, and it's saying connected to why that plane come down. Mud flood is land covered over. So land covered over. So, and that's just bringing me back to the energy of those mountains out there in that area, being different, to being used now for different than what purposes than what they were used for in the past. So this is showing, the mud flood shows me one civilization. This is a civilization here of what it was used for once, and then it's got this new civilization over the top of it. So it's like a residential, there's houses there now, there's businesses there, farms there, and it's like being used for this whole other purpose of what it used to be used for in other civilizations. So yeah, I feel like it does have a very strong resonant energy, like it has a very strong resonant earth energy, but it's not being used for what it was used for in the past. So it probably did play something very important in times gone by. Okay, anything else that you can say in connection with the plane and this area? Matrix again was about to pop up, and that's all about the system, operating system. Remove EMF detox. So detox, and again, this is when I was talking about trees, like where they used to mine or cut down these really big trees. That's what they're showing me here. It's like maybe they did mine these really big trees, or these in these mountain areas. So that's what I'm feeling like happened a long time ago. But it says remove EMF. So again, when I'm coming back to the plane and thinking about the sun and the Schumann resonance, here it's saying something about EMF or yeah, something that's manipulated the operating system of the plane, maybe. Okay, thank you for joining me.